Oh, what is going on? Well, it looks like we're live. It looks like I'm in a train. It looks like I'm in the wrong train. That's the that. Let's get that there, that there, that there, and that there. And I need to release those brakes. Okay, good evening, everybody. My name is So we are playing Railroader. It is day 4. Holy cow, I've got £4,000. Where did that come from? Dollars. To check the finances. So, when we were last here, I bought the signals to Whittier at $3.36. We managed $32 from a Bryson drop, $20 from Ela, $100 from Whittier. Went back to Ela for $39.55. Overnight, we spent $3 on the Bryson engine service, which would be maintaining this locomotive and carriage. At East Whittier, we spent $1 on the mogul, and then the sawmill gave us $3,960 for all those log cars we delivered, and we got $12 in engineer wages. This locomotive here should be all set to go. It looks like I'm fairly okay on fuel. We took the brake off. It's set for forward running, so let's do this thing. So yeah, I've taken to parking passenger trains out the back of Bryson locomotive shed. I am going to check all of our switches. That one there I want switched. That one there I want switched. That will take us back to Bryson Central there. And we are good for an exit. Let's check on Ela. Ela set, run straight through. Whittier. I want to switch to that line there. And basically park it. Oh no, actually, you know what? I don't. Well, I'm switched to the loop at Whittier, that's fine. And let's change that switch there. So this is the other side of Bryson. And it doesn't really go far, so no big worries there. Set the brakes and we will back this off to the station. And while we're here, passenger operations, Whittier Bryson Depot and Ela. And we'll take her up to about 15 to take through the Y at Bryson. So I could do with a new car. And I do have enough money to buy one. Honestly, don't know how many passengers we've got here at Bryson, but that's fine. Also not sure how long we're going to be streaming tonight, but this will be the last long stream for a short while, I think. Because Mrs. Osa will be back tomorrow. We'll be streaming Farming Simulator first thing in the morning, but Mrs. Osa and the kids are heading back tomorrow. So there will be lots of distractions tomorrow night and lots of other things that need to be taken care of. And then obviously everybody's here, or at least Mrs. Osa and Teenage Osa are here next week, so I may not have the time to do 3-hour streams until midnight. Ooh. There's actually a hill there, I guess. Alrighty. Probably don't want to go too fast along this one because we could end up in the river. That would be a kind of a disaster. But yeah, Mrs. Osa's going away again at the end of the month to visit with other members of her family. So maybe the last week in August will be another day for another week of long Railroader streams. In the meantime, I'll try and fit a couple of hours in, hour or two in, maybe once or twice a week. And you know what, actually? This train's all set. Let's go road forward 35. I'm going to check. We have 127 people. Oh my goodness. Let's check locations. Ela Station. 62 people. An interesting split. Although we might not have any room for any of them. And then Whittier Depot, we have 93 passengers. And yeah. But that's the train as is. We'll let that do its thing. In the meantime, this train, we need to get it out. So while I was resting overnight, I did come up with a plan for how I can do all the things today. Headlight off, headlight front. This locomotive, yeah, we'll fill it. But first things first, we need to get the yard semi-sorted out. Probably shouldn't open the hatch while you're filling it with coal. You don't want bits of coal bouncing into the water tank, but hey, who said I was a stickler for stuff? Okay, that's 6 tons of coal. Lift that up and squeak. Let's get that filled with water. Okay, now I did go through again last night while I was waiting for the passenger train to get to where it was going, and I did oil all of the axles on this rake of traffic. We have a whole bunch of stuff going to Greenland and a lot of stuff going to Whittier sawmills. So my plan is I'm gonna put all of the green things, anything going to Ela. Don't think there is. There is the Holyfield heating oil. So I will take that with the Bryson train. So, plan is to get the Bryson train ready, and then when the 10-wheeler arrives, that will haul the freight out to Bryson. We will then, once we've got the Bryson train ready, I'm planning on oh, brakes, lots of brakes. I've said before, even they do that even in real life, and I don't know whether it's the driver miscalculates the brakes or whether it's you just stop before you hit the cars and then adjust your approach accordingly. Okay, brakes are off. So I want the Holyfield heating oil on this. Whittier sawmill, Whittier sawmill. You know what? Let's pull forwards until something happens. I don't even know what I'm doing. This is almost 1,000 tons. And I'm not going to sort any of the Bryson train now. I'm going to let the 10-wheeler sort that when it gets it all to the other end, because that will be the easier way to do it, I think. Plus, I want to get the log train going. Okay, so that's going to the Bryson Freight House. So the brakes on, unlink that, we will pull forward again. So as per usual, I'm going to stick the Whittier sawmill stuff over on this not yard track. Actually, I might do a little bit of sorting here. That's still 600 tons, so. Let's have a look. I think we're expecting 4 for the freight house, Bryson freight house, and then 2 at the front, 1 there. So yeah, not fussed. Let's just sort the. No, we're good. I will use the alternate tracks here for the front. Well, somewhat. Let's apply brakes. Brake on, disconnect, forward, train brake reset, and as I said, takes a little time for the brakes to clear. And maybe we need some throttle too. So all of this lot, there are signals plus tier 3 contracts to all 3 locations at Bryson. Okay, we'll put this lot in there. Is there a... Yes, there is an oil car there, so that's standard oil. And again, I want to make sure that the sawmill production cars are all blocked together. She goes a lot quicker with no bait. So I noticed our trains left Bryson. I'm keeping an eye out for the arrived at Ela message. I wonder what we put on board, to be perfectly honest. We might not get paid at Ela. Okay, so what we got here? A C2. Oh, we got a stencil. A couple of stencils. Okay. We will release that. Re-hitch up the brakes. There's one Whittier sawmill there. There's one Whittier sawmill there. And there's two on the back. Oh, this is a little bit awkward. Actually. Oh, but wait. There's green ones there. Stencil Manufacturing Whittier House Track. Okay. I think I'm getting the hang of this. So what I want to do is pull forward 2 cars. Actually, I can pull forward all the way to there, but I won't. How much is this? This is 490 tons. Okay, stick that on, disconnect that. Nope, we're still good. Keep going. This is going to be a little bit frustrating, but nope, I had that the right way round. That handbrake released, so we can nudge that back a bit. Keep going. Ah, too much air in the brakes. Okay, release those. I need that breaker applied, these come off. And the passenger train arrived at Ela. Is anybody going to get off? If nobody gets off, we're going to earn about 120 bucks when it gets to Whittier, which will be nice. Let's release that. Said I don't know if this one's got a lot of air in as well. But if it doesn't, we'll be at no. Connect the thing. Let's push that back. 691 tons of it. So that's the last car I want on the green train. Let's put the handbrake on there. There's no air in the system. Not sure if they're air brakes or steam brakes. Okay. That's supplies. So yes, I do want to back up. Backup's that one. Oops, too many brakes. Ah, on the wrong track too. Let's try that one again. Too many brakes again. Switch that over and back up again. Okay. We'll get the C2 car, the wood chip car. Grab that, turn that off, turn that on. Oops, wrong way. Oof. Okay, so there are two cars at the back. These two, that one there. Gonna leave that one there. Stenzel units and the Whittier house track units are going to be heavy too. Well, 'tis what it is. And departing Ela Station, I didn't notice us getting paid there, so I'm going to guess that everybody's getting off at Whittier. But these locomotives are not very capable of doing what it would be nice to be able to do. Anyway, and I think I might leave worries about buying another passenger car off the table until later this afternoon. Okay, that's connected. That's done, and I want to push that back as far as I can. Oof. Oops, that was a lot of brakes. Come on. Let's edge it backwards just a tad. And brakes. Alrighty. Gonna handbrake that, because that will be a good plan. Oh, it doesn't fit. Well, that's a little bit annoying. Okay, let's put the brakes on that one. Oh, I didn't actually have to do that. And forward, that's 172 tons. About 70 of that's the train, so I'm guessing a lot of these cars are empty. One of the Stenzel cars might have stuff in it. That one's empty, 30 tons. On the whole, not a particularly heavy train. So, since I don't have the space, the train did just leave Ela, yeah. So next message will be arriving at Whittier. That, and that, go forwards, back to a super heavy train. I think I bought the oil car a little bit too far forwards. Hopefully we'll have the green train ready by the time the 10-wheeler gets to Whittier. So when you're using the towing brake, if you apply the brake and then release it, it takes time. So we are slowing down while there's still pressure in the brake. Of course, also keeping the throttle open does fight against the brake. Okay, I did set that to the right setting. So yeah, because Stenzel is a trailing delivery, if we're heading west, east, we're in East Whittier. We'll take it out to Bryson and then bring it back on a return train. What I might do is park it in the station. Was it Team Track or whatever it's called? And then we can hitch it to the back of the passenger train. Maybe we'll hitch it to the front. Oh, keep going, train. Hey Cameo, how are you doing today? I'm doing good. It's been a very peaceful week with nobody here. Just me and the trains. Oh, come on. You can do this. Okay, 4 miles an hour, 3 miles an hour. That's good. Keep coming, and doink. Break off. See how the train looks. What did we just get paid? Yeah, 120 bucks for the passengers. We'll keep that rolling back a little. So that handbrake on that car was almost useless, given the weight of 782 tons of train that was had the momentum to push into it. Anyway, we are good there. So that train is all ready to go to Bryson. Should be able to do this with just the locomotive brake. Okay, going to put that into the middle spur, and then we'll do the last shuffling of whatever's going on here. Hopefully I'm going the right way, yes. Whoa, where are we going? How about we stop there? That would be a good plan. Do that, and brakes. Okay, what are we looking at here? We've got one for the sawmill, one for the house track, one for the sawmill. So if I take this one off, we'll put them both in there. We can put that one back on this train. And did I switch the switch? Yes. And then we'll put the two C2 cars on the front. Grab the Whittier house track, stick it in front of the Stenzel delivery, and please slow down. Getting a little bit enthusiastic with train movements. Now I think we just got paid. Yes, we did. So off. I need to take that brake off. Separate them there, and I want to go back to this locomotive right this minute. SCR1. If you do that. Okay, you are empty. Indeed you are. Oh, there's stuff to come back from Stenzel. That's okay. And this locomotive probably needs some fuel. So I found it's quite convenient to stick the passenger cars right here when you're not using them. We'll switch that. Inspect, apply, handbrakes on, and we'll just haul out of here. And really the trick of this game is figuring out what's the most efficient way of doing a thing. So, let's go. So I want that switch that way. I think that train will be leaving for Bryson first, so how's about we go check out the approach to Bryson. So I want to go there, I want to go through the crossover, no, I want to go there, I want to go there, that will be fine. Oops. And switch that. Okay, we can follow you in now. As I said, we have not refueled this locomotive this morning, and it is definitely going to need some fuel. So I've got one car there to pick up. How full's the other one? 50.7. That's probably about 4.3 tons shy of being full. I don't know if it's going to create more wood chips until we have more cars that we can do a delivery with. So coast in here. Probably going to overshoot because why the heck not? Nope, that's actually not bad. Okay, you're reloading. Now we can go and deal with this. I want to pull that car off, which I think I already set. And forwards, back thing. So Whittier Sawmill C2 car. I didn't connect up the train brake. Not that that matters. 183 tons. Probably good plan to get below 5. Don't know where the brake is there. Let's keep coasting that back a little. And we'll call that good. Okay, handbrake on. Release the front car. We've got quite a ways to go back here. There she is. Let's slow down lots, too much. Okay, that are all the sawmill collection cars. Do that. So I want these two on the front of that train. That will be good to go. Ah, man. Too much brakes too quickly. Okay, let's bounce over to number 1, and you should be full of coal. Let's no, we were right. Brakes off, roll it back. Fill that with water, and let's get... Oh, I can't get the switches right yet. Okay. Huh. Okay. Train 2. That's got a handbrake somewhere there. And need to connect that. Need to disconnect that. And you know what? I'm going to put brakes on the rearmost car. Close is the sawmill train. Yeah, they're fine. And this will be all the trains sorted. So as we get more capable locomotives, we'll be able to haul these things far more efficiently and go with longer trains and all the things. But for right now, I'm organising them into bite-sized chunks that we can take places fairly easily. And you are good. Brakes connected. We'll disconnect you there. Slide the brakes on there, and I am going to get that to coast at about 3 or 4 miles an hour, and we'll leave it to it. As soon as it's cleared the junction, like that, I'm going to take care of this guy who should be fully refueled, and click, 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 ready to go. And as soon as this is connected, hopefully won't run out of fuel before he gets to Bryson. So that would be a little bit unfortunate. Okay. Connect that. Undo that. And AI road forwards. 30 maybe. And what I can't remember is, did I switch that? Yes, I did. Okay, so that should be all set. Clear through. It's going to take the left loop, but that really doesn't matter in the grand scheme of things. How's he doing? 7 miles an hour. Struggling, we could say. Okay, number 2 needs that tied off. That disconnected, and let's follow them out. Actually, I have a really good plan. We need to go faster. Switch that there, we'll switch that AI yard forwards 20. And I want... Oh, and we just got up to speed too. Actually going to switch that into there. I have a cunning plan. A plan so cunning, if you stuck a tail on it, you could call it a fox. Okay. Start slowing down. I don't need to take the oil car all the way to Bryson, because I've got 2 locomotives. We can actually play shenanigans here. Keep it at 4. I do believe someone pointed out you can reverse this car up there, get the locomotive out the way, and then use the use gravity to deliver it to the Holyfield heating. Okay, you are out of there. I'm not going to worry about the switches here for now. We have stuff to do later. Right now, what we need to do is CR2 did that. We need to go forward about 10 car lengths. So as per usual, I do not want to leave these cars empty and up elsewhere for as long as possible, or for a shorter time as possible. So these cars need to be taken out, brought back. Not going to get a chance to take them out and bring them back. Well, do I? We'll figure it out. But first things first, these need to get filled. So we'll stage those ready to go. Interesting thought here. How much is a small mogul? We do not have enough money for a small mogul. Two, 4, 6, 7, 8. Okay, you get your butt up the hill. I need to go to Whittier and set the switches. Whittier interchange, Whittier depot. Let's go there. So a number of ways you can do things like get around the map quickly. One of them is what I just did there, which is find the location I want to be at and then click on that arrow and we'll be there. Another way is to bring up the map and Control T will actually put me there. Should put me there. It didn't put me there. Ah, it put... Okay. So if I go with the map, if I go there, Control T, it will put my camera there. And then if I Control T again, it will put me there. So now when I press 1, I'm down at Bryson rather than in a train. Sometimes I find it convenient to just leave me and the turntable at Bryson Depot. And part of the reason for that is it's a pain in the butt getting into the little house at the depot. How many people are rated? That's 137 people. I think we could seriously use another passenger car. So that's going up there. The green train left. And that's going to need some sorting out when it gets to where it's going. When this train comes back down, what I'm going to do is, or when this locomotive comes back down, I'll leave the train up at the top for a while. No, don't want that switched. I want that one switched. Okay, plan will be we'll collect all of these ready to deliver cars. Oh no. Oh yes. We'll push those 3 out of the way to the back. We'll drop off the deliveries. And then we'll hitch up to these and restock the sawmill so the sawmill can keep going. Yeah. Then I'll grab the cars to Bryson House and... Oh, I'll grab the cars to Stenzel. We'll do all the deliveries over here. I will pull that car out and put it somewhere out of the way. Probably where that one is now. Something like that. Then we'll run back, we'll hitch straight onto the passenger car, and I think we'll take all of those back to the yard and we'll get ourselves a new passenger car. Then we'll run a passenger trip. Okay. Meanwhile, where are you? Oh, you're already at the bridge. That's good. How's your fuel? Working. Okay. And then I think this train might be the one I leave back at Whittier, and we'll put the mogul on the passenger train for a while. Oh, it's going to be hectic, but I'm now making productive use of both locomotives, which is a good plan. So Bryson Freight, lumber and coal supply. No, that's me, that's the train. That's a clock. That's nice. Just wondering if there's a... Sometimes there's a button that lets you tab down the train. We've got Bryson Coal and Lumber. There should be a coal car on this train somewhere too. That's Appalachian Hardwoods. Bryson Freight House. Oh, there's the Bryson Coal and Lumber car. It really is in a bad sequence, but I can't really get around that. We'll just have to live with it. And do a lot of sorting at Bryson. And this is possibly what we're going to do when we open up the line to Silver. We have a big locomotive, we'll just grab everything. And then we'll haul it to Bryson and figure out what we need to do when we get it there. But the trains are going to be getting on. This is 600 tons. Just the stuff going to Bryson. We are going to have 1,500 ton trains travelling down at that point. I would like to open the line to Silver because Silver has a slightly larger exchange. The problem is we'll eventually get to the point where the exchange at Whittier will not be able to hold all of the traffic that's being delivered to us. And when that starts happening, we'll get we'll get the yard filled, and then we have to move everything out, and 2.5 hours later there will be a second delivery. And what you don't want to happen is to have all of your locomotives away from the exchange and have a whole batch of new freight cars delivered for your attention. With silver, the yard is bigger, so it has capacity for more stuff, but even then I've still blown out the silver exchange as well. Okay, we're on the descent into Bryson, and the train still looks good. Oh, I know how I'm going to do this. Okay, the only thing that is trailing at this place is the coal and lumber supply. So those will probably be the two cars we deliver first. But that does mean I'm going to sort everything else out, because everything else we're going to have to push to where it's going. And I want the Standard Oil car at the back, because this locomotive is not very capable, and the Standard Oil is down a slope, and I don't want to have all of the Appalachian hardwood stuff attached to the front of the locomotive when I'm delivering the oil. That would just be a nightmare. How's our other train doing? Oh, he's here. I guess we should take care of this then. Brake. Brake. Release. Go back. This is not the way. And this... It doesn't even say we've got any logs on board. That's depressing. Conway Creek L2. There are 30 logs in place. I'm guessing it takes... There we go, 0.1 logs. That's good. Don't have to worry about that for a while. So that train's going to go down to the sawmill. We'll get all of the cars we want delivered back to the exchange. Again, what we're looking at here is efficiency. This yard has a maximum speed of 15 miles an hour, so let's do that. I should have known if I'm still getting used to the engine roster, but I should have known that number 2 was where it wanted to go. Okay. Jump out there. And lots and lots of stuff. Coal, Appalachian hardwoods R1, G3A. Okay. You are done. Appalachian hardwoods, that needs to go in first. Good. G3A needs to go with it. Okay, that might work. Let us manual. Switch that. We will switch that. And that one. That would be a good one. Thank you. Oh, that was right first time. So, plan here. I think, as I said, we'll back that over the first switch. That will be fine. Precon, disconnect. I'm going to AI yard, 5 cars. Okay, let's think about this. This one, then we've got 2 freight house. Then that's the colon and supply. So B goes at the front, that goes at the back. This is going to get awkward. Okay, release that. Release that. And release that. Okay, forwards 10. So Standard Oil wants to go right at the back. Coal car wants to go right at the front. Okay. It's going to get a little bit awkward, but I'm getting there. So this time I'm going to push these cars into that spur there. I didn't want to push it all the way back there because then we have to come all the way back and all the way back. So the less distance I have to travel, the quicker the job gets done. How is number 2 is still rolling. Take the handbrake off and we'll back up 10. I'm kind of thinking this spur at the back here would be a good place to keep cabooses. Kind of like the runaround spur at the Whittier exchange. Although typically I'm not going to run a caboose out of Whittier. Big trains will have cabooses. Small trains, no cabooses. How are you doing? 2 cars? Let's stop that there. awkward. Okay. I've got a whole mess of stuff going on there, as I keep saying. So, you can keep backing up there. I want to get this all set up, which involves that switch there, that switch there. That's clear through to there. The turntable is in the wrong direction, so this is where we have to mess around with. I wonder if I can do that from here. Yep. I wonder if that's far enough. No. And the turntable does auto center, so that's good. Let's get back to the locomotive, and we need handbrake off there. Gonna pull forward 5 cars. Oh, we might need some of that. That train's ready. Let's go deal. Okay, SCR2 forward. Yeah, yard 20 cars. Okay, that might not make it, but I've got other things to look at. How you doing? You are doing good. Coal and lumber, that one there. Actually, to heck with that. Let's do that one, click on that one, and we'll pull forward 10. 1, 2... Yeah. I actually want to go 6, but 6, actually, probably 7. But 7's not an option. Six, 5, 4, 2. Reverse 20. Now, you shouldn't foul the switches when you do this, but we're the only locomotive in the area, so I'm going to be happy doing that for now. CR1 is still doing... Nope, that's me. CR2 isn't doing... Ah! CR2 has connected. Release the handbrakes and back off about 10. This is a rack of 7. 8, 9, 10 might not be enough. But whatever. Okay, I need freight car there. Hitch that. Disconnect that. We'll go forward 10. Okay, so that's the rake of 4 going to the freight house, which is that spur there. Hopefully it's long enough to take 4 cars, because otherwise there's going to be some switching later So, appellation harm, lumber and coal. Oh, that's lumber and coal. Oh. Boot. Okay. Just switch that back up 5. Clear for 2. And we'll call that good. Boom. We will leave the standard oil there too. Pull forward 5. And 0 cars. Back up 10. Okay. I think I'm getting this. Disapply that. Not that one. That one. So how do we do this? I want pull forward 5. Good start. Do I'm going to close that. Apply the brake there. We need to go forward a couple more. And CR2 is sort. So you good? You are not clear. You are not clear by about half a car. Go 1. And that should be clear. Forward 10. Back to you. Back to you. How does that look? That looks unfortunate. Half a car length. Maybe half a car length. And just back up 5. That's not approaching. That's coupling. Dude, you're supposed to be coupling. Oh, there we go. SCR2 is hopefully couple mode. Might not be. Got a brake there, so that's fine. Let's Flip that on. Forward 5. Back to number 2. What's going on here, guys? Oh, you didn't make it. You didn't make it by probably 3, which is a pain because 3 is not an option. See if it says approaching or not. Nope. We'll go 5 then. Oh, that's the car with the brake on. I need that brake off and that brake off. And you go 20. Bye. Okay, how do you look? You look fabulous. Okay, that's A and B together, with B furthest in. Need to take the handbrake off. Don't think I need to go 10. 5 might be enough. Let's go 5. That actually might be enough. How's that doing? SCR2 is at the end of the tracks. DGR, forward 20. This is kind of where I don't have time to drive any trains, but you have to oversee all of it. Okay, forwards 5? I don't know. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Yeah, 5. Okay, let's go back to number 2. And eyeball number 2. That's not what I want to do. Okay, let's get back to number 1. Let's not do that again. Reverse. 10. Let's go 10. Yeah, that might actually get away with a 5 as well. But I think going back 5 will leave the car I want to separate fouling the switch. So 6. 5 puts me there, 4 puts me there, and now we slam on the brakes. Release that, forwards 2. Yeah, probably 3. Again, 3 is not an option. Switch that, reverse 5. 5 good? Yeah, 5 might be good. So back to 2. Eyeball 2, back of the train. Switch. Click. And number 2 needs to go forwards for 20, and hopefully it'll clear out there. Who knows? But they've got number 1 to deal with at the moment. Oh, you need to go 2 more. Okay, release that, and you know what? I've got time to drive a train. Yay! Let's go make a delivery. Actually, that's good. I'm going to switch that one. Come back to here. We'll switch that one and that one. Okay. I think we can follow this now. So the boxcars are lumber, and well, surprisingly, the coal car is coal. And I don't believe this locomotive will fit here with a car. So you need to make sure that the turntable is switched correctly. And you're probably supposed to do about 5 miles an hour on there. And slam the brakes on. Okay. So coal goes up the hill. And you know what? AI yard reverse 20. Let's do that. Let's go back to number 2, and you are not clear. Probably 5 more. And we're about to get paid a lot of money again, so this will be a good thing. This locomotive I'm going to put on the passenger train, so the other one will be Whittier. Sticking reverse and road, reverse. 15, we're in the yard. Okay, back to number 1. That's probably sufficient. We don't have to push it all the way back. So, that was coal delivered. How much we get paid? 79. Not a bad job. I'd never noticed, but there is actually a hut there. One of the few buildings that we have available to us here. Should we go forward 2 more? Maybe another 2 more. And maybe 1 more. Switch that, reverse 10. Go back to number 2. Oh, yes. Yeah, yard. Go 10. And I've sent it, I told it to go back sufficiently that it will connect to those three now. Okay, that has a brake on at the back, and that we need to go back 5 more. Probably 7 more. So when we get down to about 3, actually, I might want to check back here. Yeah, we might want to switch that. Gets to 3, I'll reset it to another 5. Got paid for a couple of those. Alrighty. We'll call that good. Off, and probably need to go back another 5 there, or a few. Oh, I could shut the window. It's dark already, although it's been dark all day. It's been raining all day. Okay. Call that good. Forward 5. I think 5 should get us connected. The handbrake on, we can go forward 20 and back to number 1. You have not put that where I want it. Let's go back another 5. There you go, that's good. You can stop. Anytime. And that was a good payment too. We're up to 5,000 already. I'm liking this payments. Do a thing, get paid. Why are you slowing down? Oh, because I've got the brakes on. Well, that would explain a lot. Switch that. And we will switch that. Slam the brakes on. And I want that AI road, reverse 15, go. So 2 eyeball. And you are not going cause that. 19 cars, go. So usually not good practice to have a locomotive in the middle of a train. I'm not sure whether it was a common thing. You don't usually get yards this complicated where I want half the train behind me and half the train in front of me. said. Well, we'll look at that in a minute. How are we doing? Clear for 5. I might go 10 more. Now, the other thing I do want to check is L2. What does that look like? That looks like a very sorry state of loading. Nowhere close. So, what am I doing? Back to that train there. In that case, I'm going another 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Ah, to heck with it. Let's go 10. So we already know 7 plus 2 will fit in that head shunt. So, as soon as this stops, we're going to have to come back for these 3 anyway, so it really doesn't matter where they lie. Okay, how many do you want to go? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, probably 6. What's number 1 doing? Number 1 has a switch against it. Why? Because number 1 has a switch against it. I want number 1 to go that way. Forward, yard, go 20. And those all want to go there. Okay, back to 2. Yeah, let's go 5 more. It's actually 2.5. That's the problem. My locomotive is not a car length. It's a little bit more. Okay, 0. Yeah, I road reverse 15. Okay, what do we have here? We have... oh, those are on the front. Okay then. That's a thing, I guess. That's a thing, that's a thing. We're going to reverse into there. Let's go back to number 1. And you are connected. Boop. And handbrake on that one. Number 1. AI road, forward there, 10. So that should work. Go back to number 2. Actually, I want to switch this. Please all fit. Go, 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 yeah. Yard, forward, 20, go. And CR1, what are we doing here? One car in, 2 cars in. 3 cars in, can't make it 4. I think we'll get 4. We got 4. Nicely done, guys. But potentially, if I'd left this until tomorrow, we may have ended up with just too many cars wanting to go into that spur, and It just wouldn't work for us. Okay, those are all switched correctly. And so as soon as you come out of there, blah blah blah, delivery to Whittier Sawmill 1. Okay. Let's tidy up those switches. We're going to leave on that one. That's good, that's good. That doesn't need to be read. That doesn't need to be read. And that doesn't need to be read. Okay, that's all the switches tidied up. He's doing his thing. Number 2. Hey, number 2, what you doing? Okay, need to move about half a car. That's going to be full soon. But let's push this about half a car length. Hopefully, car number 3 will fit. Oh yeah, we were that much short. Oh. Okay, back it out. About 10 and number 1. Ooh. Okay. Click there. We want to go AR yard forward, 20. Oh, well, cover that another time, I guess. Okay. Set that to clear. Set that to clear. And back to number 2. How you doing? Did you make it? You did not. I want to go 2 more lengths. And you probably need to go another 10. Okay, let's go clean up the exit now. I want to go down here. That needs switched. Boop. That's good. That needs switched. That's good. Appalachian hardwoods is off to the right here. Whoa. That's good. That's all set. Sometimes I will set a flare here so that the train does not continue down there into the back end of nowhere. So that's generally a bad plan. Is that not? Yes, that is the thing. Let's connect up the air pipe and that will give us clearance for 20 miles an hour. Dude, you're out of here. Let's tidy up the switches as you go. And we'll go find number 2. Number 2 has some work to do. So, don't have to get the logs from upstairs. That's fine. Toot toot. Choo choo. That's clear. That's clear. And you know what I need to do? I need to set this to receive passengers. I think that's going to be the next train through here, number 2. Let's have a look. What are you doing? You're doing just sitting there. Road forward 10. Go. How are we doing with payments? We just got paid Whittier Sawmill, 2 cars for 53 plus 3. We're about to get another 7. 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Yes. And last car. Everybody fits. Play the brake, stick it in reverse, release it. And I'm going to stick it in yard mode again. We'll go back 10, 20. Actually, I think I'm going to have to go and get wood chips next time. That off, click that off, in forwards 20. How's number 90? Oh, number 1 is going 19 miles an hour, so that's a good thing. Alex, you can do it. Three, two, one, and you are clear. Did I set these right? They should be set to go up to that tank car that's parked in the middle of nowhere. Indeed it is, and that needs to be switched similarly. I do believe we've cleared the East Whittier exchange. Oops. Okay. Road, forwards, 20, go. Number 1. And you have just delivered the coal to here. Where's the brake? There's the brake. Yard, reverse 2 car lengths. And I want to put a fuse up here. Around about that whistle sign, really good place for it. Is that delivered? Yes. So brakes on that. Where's your brake handle? Right there. And then reverse about 10, 20. How much is this getting paid? 79.66 for the empty. And that won't start filling until we deliver the dimensional lumber and they can start making furniture, or whatever it is they make. So for the most part, this is not the most friendly of places to do deliveries. I do frequently end up just throwing cars down the line and manually braking them so I don't have to do all this faffing around. Clear for 2, and you are in the delivery zone. So this one should pay us, it might pay us 105. Now, okay, back over here. Where the hell am I? Why am I going up here? I can't believe I missed that switch there. Checked everything else, did not check the Connolly branch. Okay, number 1's rolling, number 2's rolling. I'm going to babysit number 2 for now. Number 1 is easy. And once number 1's done, I think I may go and stick it on the spur where the coal tower is. There we go. So number 1 is slowing down at the same rate this one is, so he's coming up to the flare. Okay, set to 0, set to go, set to 20. And number 1 is right where I want it. Okay, we'll close off the appellation thing, we'll do that, and we'll go 420. So, the bridge repair is right here. And for this one, I'm not sure there's any track on the other side. Not even sure where the track's supposed to go. But this is a absolute pain in the butt of a hill to climb out of Bryson. So, not going to do that for a bit. In the meantime, you should slow down because that's a steep hill. And you're not a very capable locomotive. You might not be able to handle the stop at the bottom. So this is why I didn't want to have the standard oil car at the front, because I would then have to haul the Appalachian hardwood stuff out, and that might be a bit of a challenge. Ask me how I know. Okay, reverse 20, go. We can take the fuse out. Boop. And wait till you clear this and we'll clear the line. How's number 2? Number 2 is slowing down. Alright, and I need to go find somewhere to park that for a while. I think, yeah, Bryson Yard's empty, so we'll put that switch over. No, not that one. That switch over. And locomotive number 1 will stop there. Meanwhile, back at the ranch, forward 5. So we've got a whole lot of shuffling to do here. we've got to get that car out of here. Then put the two Stenzel cars in its place. And oh, you've got a brake on. Okay, forward 20. So, what do we actually got going to Stenzel? That's full of stuff. That's empty. This is probably... oh, that's empty. And that's not even halfway full. So... it's kind of awkward. So we delivered machine parts here. Or no, we delivered widgets here. And they're making machine parts. And we're about to deliver some more stuff. What is the stuff? Metal. So they turn metal into machine parts, but we've now got another car ready for machine parts and another car ready for, or full of metal. I think the metal's going to be exhausted. That's 6,000. No, S2. Reverse. Let's go 20. And I probably should switch that one. So how are we doing here? We have the repair track, Stenzel manufacturing, and then... huh? Did I not? No. They're all in. That should read as... yes, okay. So we've got one to pick up from Stenzel, and then two to drop off. Clear for one car, go to. And this is struggling to get in here. And that one's going to get paid. Can't help that. Forward 10. Inside the brick wall. So again, this spur is big enough for 3 on the loading unloading ramp. Sorry, running off with your metal supply. Oh no, running off with your empty car. How are you doing? Clear for 2. I think you probably still want to do 2. And flip that, back off 5. Actually, to heck with that. Good. Now we back off another 10. We put that away. Okay, how's this looking? That's all looking cleaned up. Did I clean that one up? No. So that's kind of what I mean by throwing cars down the line. We'll just throw an empty down, so I don't have to push it out the way, pull forward, and then push it further. Keep going. And dock. fasten that up. Stencil manufacturing, we just got paid. Forward 5. Oh. Oh no, 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 no. No, 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 no. That was almost a disaster. I guess we found the hill. Okay, let's go another 5. That was... don't do that. Okay. Reverse 5. What's number 1 doing? Oh, number 1's waiting for me to figure a thing. It's already detected the end of the track. Okay, you can stop on that spur. We're not in any hurry for you to go anywhere yet. These will be the first cars ready to leave. So once they're empty, we'll have things to do. But for right now, release the handbrake, we'll go back 20. Okay, that's green. That's not green. Okay, set that to green. So that's all good and clear. As soon as he's past that turn, set that to 0. Okay, this time, handbrake on. So, actually going to do some shunting with the coach. I did say go forwards. 5, go. And that one. And I am going to buy one of those. We'll still have $2,000 left, so that's good. Go for 2. And release the handbrake. Engage the doodads. And forwards 5. Think we want to go more than 5? Probably, because that's probably equivalent to 2 car lengths. Two more. And I am going to set that up for passenger operations. Oh, come on. Half a car length, go. Another half. Go. Alrighty. You're good. Back up 5. Or 10. 5 or 10. Good grief, it's only 8 o'clock in the morning. What I might do is make it 9 o'clock in the morning. Okay, handbrake off and brakes attached and road 20. Go for it. We should now be clear all the way through to, oops, that one. Actually, probably need to switch that straight. So annoyingly, this switch is part of the exchange. I don't know, it's kind of an annoying thing. Are we going to be bringing stuff I want to run around? Yes, we are. Okay. That's fine. So the plan will be, we'll come in here, we'll connect to that, we'll push all of these past this switch into that section, so that when we bring more cars in here, we'll be able to drop them there and then run around and leave. We'll connect up to that. And after that, we'll do a passenger run. Yay, passengers. So I've only got $2,000 now. And we need to get our coach resprayed, because that's just all the wrong colours. So 2,000. I think our 10-wheeler's worth about 5. So I need another $2,000. We took the log train up, so we'll have to bring it down sometime. Oh, it's ready. I should probably fetch that first. Okay. And AI yard reverse 5, go. And I want to switch there. So I now do want to go get the logs. Put a fusee round about there. Oh, it's because I put... I slept for an hour. I skipped an hour. Okay, we should get paid for this right now. Or not. Oh. At least the handbrake. Back up 20. Go. Kind of surprised. We actually managed to get that just in the pickup area, so this one wasn't going to end up there. Oh, that has a handbrake. And as I said, I want to push all of these back to round about there. Hopefully they'll fit. Okay, I think that might be good. Let's call that good. If you don't mind, apply the brakes. And forward 20. Go! Yeah, that's more than enough room to get a locomotive in there to run around. And 250 should be, yeah, that's the passenger car. So, things to do first. Oh, how are we doing? 7 car lengths? Yay, that'll work. Three car lengths, that won't work. We need to go at least 5 more. Probably 7. Okay, that's good set that way. That's good set that way. 0, back up, 10, go. We've got the brake handles in the middle of the train. That's awesome. Fix that up. Release the brake. We click on that. That will give this car all of the passenger instructions. And then we go on the red car, customize, copy to connected, and we now have 2 red cars. Yay! Very pretty train. Now I want to move forward about 10. Maybe less. Probably less. Does it say? No, that says 4. That might actually be where I want it. 2 and 1 and whenever you feel like it. You're done. Apply the brake. Release that, change that to AI road, 20 miles an hour. So what I was going to say is there is a flare in the track, so this is not going to want to pass it. I can click on that warning triangle and then say, yeah, ignore that one. And now the AI will pass that one time only. Should be one time only. And we now need to go and get the logs. Do we want to go faster? Yeah, let's do that. Okay, so Whittier Sawmill still has 12 logs left. I wonder if I can rest another hour or not. I don't know. I'm going to bounce over here and take a look at these cars. So that's still got 30 tons, that's 20, that's 20, that's 30. Nope, that one. Okay, so we took the Stenzel car back to the yard. Where's the switch list? Oh, all of these are done. Okay, switch list is empty. So if I run over to Bryson, there should be nothing once moved here. 137 passengers, one moved. Well, they'll have to wait. Ela Station. Oh, there's one. There is a car on the Ela house track, which is right there. I might be collecting stuff on the way back. Oh, am I coming back? Yes. I might be running a mixed train. How am I going to do that? Oh, that's fine. Okay, so I've got one there. We check Bryson and Whittier Depot. Two active cars. There is Whittier house track at Whittier and the repair track car, which I'm not doing right now. Now the other thing I could consider doing, as I said, we don't need to do it yet, is we can buy a hopper, which is $783, which we can put coal in and take down to Bryson. And we could get a boxcar of some description. These get progressively more expensive, $540 all the way up to the steel boxcar, which is $1,000. But you can buy those and then order parts to drop off at places. Close that. We'll go back to sitting in the number 2 train. So we now have a big passenger train with a Bryson house car on the front. So you can set the passenger cars up to visit lots of different places. Disconnect the engine. It has nothing to do with the engine. That's not got the instructions. The passenger cars have the instructions. So if you want to control where passengers get on and off, or get on specifically, you could say, I'm going to have car 1 is going to visit Ela and car 2 is going to visit Bryson, in which case I would get up to 60 passengers to Ela and up to 60 passengers to Bryson, but no more to both places. But then obviously when everyone gets off at Ela, that carriage will remain empty until I get to Bryson, unless I change its setting after that. And I have messed up doing that, where I've set a passenger car to visit lots of places and then not copied the instructions, and you end up with half your train running empty. because you forgot. Okay, so finances. We've made quite a bit of money today, and we spent a bit. Equipment. 10-wheelers back down to 99%. It's $5,000 we can get for that. So 7,000. And that costs 8,500. So if I could get another $1,500, I could sell our 10-wheeler and get the 22. The Pacific. I could buy the Pacific, but only if I sold. That's the thing. At the moment, I have to sell the 10-wheeler in order to be able to afford something else. But this should earn me 1,000 and a bit over midnight. Okay. Set that to yard, 20 go. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. They're all set to leave. We just need to grab hold of them and take them with us. Alrighty, you are good to descend. We did connect the brake pipe. I do like that this locomotive now has a lamp on the back. For the longest time it only had the front lamp. The 10-wheeler only has a front lamp. So this is the Mogul. And the Mogul needs oiled. That needs oiled too. Probably should look to that. May do an axle run when we drop off at the sawmill. How's the sawmill doing now? How many logs you got, dude? Still 12.5. Connolly Creek is at 10.7 logs, so it's not capable of filling this train up yet now. 3/8 24. I can take once these cars are empty, I can take them back to Connolly Creek Level 2, but it'll load 1 log on all the cars and 2 logs on 3 of them at the moment. And then you have to wait for it to tick over on the production. Now the fact that L2 only produces 12 cars. How much does L1 produce? L1 produces 12 cars a day, but it's only got capacity for 4. I could buy 4 logging cars. And every time I take the 8 cars up, I can grab the 4 cars, take them down, let them unload, put the 4 cars back, run up for the 8 cars. But I need a dedicated locomotive at the sawmill at that point, because we're going to be running shuttle services up and down the line. Although that, yeah, we did that today with the, so long as we don't have to run out too far. I can do the Whittier deliveries so long as, but I couldn't run further afield if I'm dedicated to hauling logs up and down here. We're not in a state to be able to do tier 5s because this, I think that goes up to about 32 cars a day at tier 5. 30 cars a day. So you can exhaust L1, L2, and you've still got to find some more. At that point, I usually open up to, where's the other one? The Walker Logging has 12 cars a day, Pulp 20 cars a day at the Upper Logs location with a supply of 42 on station. That's a good place to go for 20 cars a day of pulpwood there. I don't know what its capacity is. And then Connolly Creek P2, P3, P4 does 20 cars a day and has a whole ton of it on station. So once we start needing pulpwood, I tend to get that from here. But that destination would be down at Silver, and so you would need a dedicated train bringing pulpwood cars up here. And that's pretty much all it does. Okay, we should be close to being back. 2 right turns and we're into the Y. So that didn't take too long. Then once the logs are there, I can actually start. We can skip another hour or 2. Do the 11:30 to Bryson. Sounds like a good plan. +2, so we're almost 2.5 hours again. I think yesterday we were about 3 hours. Day 1 was 2.5 hours. Day 2 was very, very short. But now we have all of our contracts delivered completely. We're now in resupply mode. So we had 1 to Holyfield, 2 to Stenzel, 1 pickup from Stenzel. The pickups from Holyfield, it takes a long time to empty 8,000 gallons. So Standard Oil's the same. We'll probably have 1 tomorrow to drop off at Standard Oil, but we won't have any pickups. Appalachian Hardwoods will probably have to pick up the lumber car and the empty lumber car and the furniture car, full furniture car. We may have some freight tracks to deliver to Bryson. We may have to do a swap on the coal and lumber. But we'll probably have about 5 or 6. This area here, the sawmill, is our big money maker because we get paid 1,000 for each train that comes down. Plus we've got 7 cars there. That one may almost be full. And I need to... Oops. Oh dear. Okay. I need to do that. And switch. Okay, and then before we depart, we're going to oil the axles on this train. It's not something I'm used to, so I need to be able to. I need to keep on top of that. Banners up. Okay, you are good. Let's go. Dang. It's interesting that the oil requirement is it's 89% for most of these. That one was 91. Okay, brake on, brake on. Oh, locomotive needs. And back up. Yard 20 go. Okay, now that that's there, we can wait an hour. It's 10:30, it's now 11:30. And clear for 9 cars, there's a Fusey in the way. And that's good. Oh, no, that's not good, because I do not want to haul the passenger train up to Connolly Creek. That would not be a wise move. Run over here, straight, go. Okay. And we need to back up another 10. Go. And because I've already given it permission to pass this, it's just gonna go. Now it's detecting that. I can turn that off now. Clear for 3 couple. Okay, you are all set. Let's Highway Road forwards 35. Okay, passengers. Very, very quickly. Come back here. 15.6, 5.6, 5.6, 15.6. And that's full already. Goodness me. Goodness. 65.8 wood chips and still filling. Well, let's go. 26. Okay. As I said, normally you'd hitch the coaches onto the locomotive so that during winter they would benefit from steam heat. But I have a reason for doing it this way. Because this car is not going all the way. Just happens to be convenient to do it this way. And station stop at Whittier. Alrighty, so mixed freight train to Whittier has arrived. How many peeps? Only 56. What? 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Good grief. Those log cars are already ready to go. Okay. Might be more than 10. We'll go 10. We'll see how far we get. How far we go forward, we have to come back a similar distance because I need this in this line here. Indeed, 7 cars. 10 might be good. Who knew? Ooh, or maybe not. No, we're going to have to clear it for 2. And now we can clear 10. What was that? 419 feet. Okay, we got 34 going to Bryson on that car. Ah, now we have 2 cars. Passenger load is split. And that is good for you. Metal, 0.3 machine, 20.3, so that's not going to be filled for a while. And go. So 29 to Bryson. And 34 to Bryson. Surprisingly, nobody wants to go to Ela. Well, how sad is that? Guess they got fed up waiting. It's a bit rough connection. Okay, 11:45. I think we'll call that good. Anyway, road 35 miles an hour. So, pull up the map. Yeah, that's all set. So we are clear through to Bryson now. Well, with a short stop at Ela. I think it would be nice if these passenger cars had lamps on the back that work the same as the locomotives do, so I could go to the tail car, stick a red lamp on the back. So this should take us up to midday. Oh yeah, oh yeah, oh yeah. And then I think when we get to Bryson, I'll skip a couple of hours. I'll see how many people are waiting. Really, it's we were up to 100 and almost 120 at one point, but there's like nobody waiting for a train right now. I'm guessing they had lunch plans at Bryson and it's now too close to lunchtime to go. I do like the Mogul. The Moguls are a nice locomotive. 4.8 tons of coal, 2,800 gallons of water. We're good. How are we doing? Oh, this is the speed restricted corner, and then we're almost to Ela. Oh my goodness. Oh, maybe I will do another passenger run today. Once we get to Brighton, I'll skip a couple of hours. I'll get the signals completed. Then we'll hitch the 10-wheeler up to those cars, run them back to Whittier. I'm going to need to set the switches there. So Whittier engine service repair track. So the 10-wheeler will be coming in there and there. I can leave that switch. It won't be happy about approaching those. Oh my goodness, and we already have a car to pick up from Ela too. I can do that with the 10-wheeler. Yeah, no. How many people here? Only 12 going to Bryson. So nobody's getting off. 29 and 34. So now when this starts loading, it'll load 4 at a time, 2 on each car. So you'll actually fill the train faster. And That should be all 12 of them. Yep. So we could force the matter. Just say, hey, let's... Oh, it's still registering as a station stop. Okay, we'll stick it on manual. We'll stick it on AI road, and we will tell it to depart. Thank you very much. Go! Okay, so I should be able to fit locomotive 4 cars in that. Well, maybe we just stop here. Actually, let's stop a car length short of the switch. Alright. And then once the train goes past here, swoosh. Awesome stuff. So let's get back to here. I want... That's good. That's good. For some reason that switched. I don't... Oh, yeah, that was to force it to wait. That's good. We come up here, into there. Put that there. And then I will need to depart through there, down there, down there. That will need to be open. Cross over there, and that needs to be set to Whittier. Okay. And I'm up to 2,125 monies. So what I'm not sure about now, we'll keep the mogul on the passenger train. I'll be using the 10-wheeler to shunt the yard in the morning on day 5. But then I'll probably have that haul the Bryson train out. Once the mogul brings the passengers in first thing, I'll have that deal with all of the logging stuff. But as I said, we will do one more passenger run in the evening. I think I'm being penalised because I'm not parking the train in the station. If you set the train up in the station with call points with the speed of 0, so stick it on manual with the brakes on, no throttle. The cars will sit there until the train is full. But I think if you don't service a station frequently, then the people at the station will get bored and wander off. So I'll ride this down the hill. Yeah, we should be getting to Bryson just in time for lunch. much logs do we have at Conwy now? 14. Yeah. I guess that's an option. I don't know. I'll take the 10-wheeler back to Whittier. We'll take the log cars back up, but they won't be filled until first thing in the morning. But that'll be fine. So 41, that's $82. That'll put us on 2,200. That's not bad. And here we come. There's the bridge up to whatever it is, Walker Lumber. Walker Logging. Not a lumber yard, it's a logging yard. Logs make lumber, lumber makes furniture. So 2 passenger cars, and we didn't really warrant it. Oh no, hang on, we've got 41 passengers and 34 is 75. So yes, we did warrant it. We can only transport 60 at a time in one car. Coasting in. "82 passengers, all of them going to it. Nobody wants to go to Ela. No, you don't have to do that. Really. Alrighty, wait for everybody to get off. Wait for us to get paid. So actually 75, that's $150. That'll be good. And of course, with everybody distributed between the 2 cars, we're unloading 4 at a time. So I mentioned the other day, you can speed up loading and unloading at stations by having multiple passenger cars. So that's what we did. Okay, let's set this to manual. How are we doing? 12. Okay, everyone out the back car, everyone out of the front car. And get paid. Get paid. Pay me, pay me. Thank you. 138 for 75 fares. This is a climb up to the river. Yeah. All right. And stick it in reverse. So if I go back to Bryson and Whittier and come back, I will not need this switch. Will need to be that way. Alrighty. And oh no, too much brakes. No, I'm good. I do want to switch that back to the Y though. And I want to switch that and that. Okay. Okay, so I pointed out the other day that there is a water tower or a water crane here, water column, and another one on the right side exit. They are very useful, and if you're leaving Bryson to the west, it's probably a really good idea to make use of them. That's close enough. Okay, let us wait an hour. Okay, first set of cars is done. And wait another hour. And 0.4, typical. Wait another hour. Okay, those are all done. Oops. How you doing? You have 2.4 tons of coal and some stuff. Let me select. And really? Back you up. And you are full of water. Okay. that one I'm going to switch, and as soon as the train is in the station, switch the next one too. I switched the Lesper loop. I don't remember. Okay, you can go away. And that should be good. Alrighty. We have 82 passengers and 4 for the pickup. Switch that. Number 1, eyeball stuff. Yard forwards 20, go. And we can take that off. Okay, how do things look at this end of the yard? Switch, 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 and switch. And that gives me a green all the way to Ela. Well, all the way to Governor's Island. So now we have signals, yay! Complete waste of money. We could have bought a new engine for that, but I want signals, so we're going to have them. That's there. Brakes off. Brake is there. And you are road 25. I want to check the Ela junction. We are all set to run. We're all set to run. And there's the passenger train. There are no. Oh, see, now that's what I was talking about. Passengers. Copy. Everybody else will get on there. And I can switch that back to green. That's good, that's good, that's good, and that's good. And that's good, okay. I can turn that off. And you are departing. Switch that. So we have a green light, which means cleared for maximum speed or set speed. If it's orange, I think it's 15 miles an hour. I'll find that out in a minute. But that's now going to switch red. And that switch. Let's go back to number 2 now. Oops. Okay, you should be full. There are 4 active freight bills leaving. So I am going to say that this train is ready to go. Forward 35. And let's go with. So this car has 60 passengers to Whittier. Yeah, we're only. Ah, no. That car has 30 passengers to Whittier and Ela. 13 people wanted to go to Ela. Well, that makes a change. Good job, people. And that does mean we'll get paid when we go through Ela. Now, okay, we now have a status of stop signal ahead. And you are hauling your way out of Bryson at 24 miles an hour. So we will stop at the Bryson East signal. What did that say? That did say... yeah, stop Bryson East. We should then get a message to say it's facing a red signal or something. Yeah, looking at a red board. And rather usefully, the engine roster says it's stopped at a signal. Now we've got a yellow. So that is proceed with caution. And that's because this train has passed a signal back here. Yes. There's a... now what that means is, oh, as we clear out of here, we should get green on the top. No, we got yellow. Oh yeah, because the other end of the line is red. So for every passing loop, there is a signal between each one, which means so long as all the trains are going in the same direction, we're good. What can be bad is if a train has left Ela and we're heading out of Bryson, unless we meet at Governor's Island. If a train's left of Governor's Island and we're leaving Bryson, then this intermediate signal will be red for both of us, but we'll be able to proceed at yellow to it, and then we'll have two trains facing each other, which isn't a good thing. So now we've got another stop signal, and that will remain until train 1 gets to Governor Island, which it just is. So that signal goes red. As soon as we've cleared this block, the other signal. So we're now in the next block, and we can now proceed. So the train didn't actually stop; it just slowed down. We're now clear to at least the entrance to Governor Island. Now obviously train 1 is going to clear Governor's Island before we even get there. He's just doing that right now. So this signal will go red. The one at the other end of Governor Island will go yellow. We are good here. Of course, this train's set to run faster. So how's the switch list looking? We've got 4 cars at Ela, which are heading in, and the Ela house. The problem is the switch list isn't a definitive, this is all the stuff that needs to move. It's all the stuff that needs to move that I've added to it. Okay, so we got yellow into Governor Island. So we're running 25 miles an hour because potentially the next signal could be red. I'm not seeing anything that says that. Oh yeah, we've got a stop signal. But train 1 might be close to the intermediate. Or not. Oh yeah, he just cleared the next signal, so now we're clear. We are clear for 35. Alright. That's train number 1 doing. He's just cleared the bridge, so he's on his descent into Ela. I actually want to ride with him. Or, well, I don't. But oh, he's got reds. And I give him orders to pass the red signal at a restricted speed because I've actually got him switched for the loop. But I've got the freight line at the other end set for the yard. If I run over here, switch that to through, it should give me a yellow signal here on the alternate. So that'll turn red, and then when I switch that over, that'll turn green. That will turn green. It is green. Also, this locomotive has now got a green signal because the line is clear all the way through. Anyway, we need to go to number 1. If I switch that there. You should probably not be running at 25 miles an hour into the head shunt. Just saying. Oops. And how are those doing? 24.8, 7.6. So they'll be due to go home tomorrow. And here comes the passenger train. So we're going to have to stick behind him, I guess. Let's go another car length, please. And thank you. Boink. And reverse tape. Train to Ela is stopping. You're doing clear for one. Good job. Arrived at Ela Station. Magic. I'll switch that. And I think I stopped it with enough room there. Yes, indeed. We might need to go an extra car length. That, connect that, and that's all clear. Switch that for go. And no, you don't want to go forwards. You want to go backwards. Backwards is the good direction. Except there's a red signal there. Dude, you're supposed to stop at the red. Thank you. Holding at stop signal. Now I can hit that and I can tell it to pass the signal. Not sure that's the greatest plan. Oh, and we also now have a message here that says we're stopped, we're stuck, we can't go places. Got paid $13 and 3 minutes until the train leaves. I got 48 passengers to Whittier and 60 passengers to it. I think we already had the 60, so we got 108 going. That's good. We're going to make a few more dollars. For a few dollars more, I'm going to get a drink. And by the time I've got my drink, the train should leave. Oh, because I'm old. And not empty. Thinking bacon sandwich for breakfast. When breakfast happens. Breakfast not happening right now. Okay, how are we doing? Still 23. Oh, come on. And potentially while we're sitting here, we could get more passengers get on this train. There are 6 passengers waiting to go back to Bryson. Oh. And 5 to Whittier, so they're going to get on our train. Because it's still here. I wonder if it ticks over every minute whether we get more people. I guess we'll see. 53. Come on. You know you want to leave. Still waiting. Let's go, train. Oh, I'm tired. Still, oh dear. What is the time? Oh, it's 11:20. Okay, any moment now. We still only got 53 people here. We are departing. Anybody who turns up now is too late. Bye, guys. All right. So let's jump to here. Whoa, lots of wires. So train departs. It will get halfway and pass the intermediate signal. Then will be permission to leave on a yellow. And I do want to switch that before we do anything after we've left. Come on. We can actually watch this happening because that's where the signals are. Oops. And then there's some more there. It's about a mile long block, just under a mile long. So we should be at about the 60-mile point. Yeah, it's just under a mile. So we'll watch number 2 pass the signal. This will then change. In fact, what I'll do is I'll go to here and we can watch the signals from this side. The other nice thing about this is when it's dark, up at Bryson, if you look down the line, you can see which way the signal's set. So you know whether you've cleared it for the freight yard or whether you've cleared it for the main. Or the main station, should I say. And we are clear to move. So signal's moved up to the yellow. Prepared to stop at the next signal. Shouldn't have an issue because the passenger train's travelling at 35. This is only going to do 25. Anyway, he's out of here. And as we pass this block, this lower signal will raise, indicating you're clear for the loop. But you're not clear to exit the loop from there. If I then switch this, that's going to go red. This is going to go green because it's clear at the far end to depart. Okay, I need to find number 2. We're at Whittier already. So intermediate signal will be yellow at the moment. However, as soon as we pass this, it'll turn yellow now. But if I switch that, this is going to turn yellow, and the signal that number 1's approaching will turn green. Okay, anything exciting happening here? No, this is set for red. I want that switched. So this is an improvement. This is now yellow. We can proceed past it. There's no more signals. So it's saying, yeah, you need to proceed with caution. And he is arriving. But I think if I switch that one there, that's still allowing me to exit the block. Okay, that's good. So you're arriving. How many people's here? Ooh, not 60. Okay, Connolly Creek is... Oh, sorry, the sawmill's good. There's 3 of those. 1 of those is now full. But not going to move those till tomorrow. Number 2 is here. We'll switch you to manual. Beep, beep, beep. And number 1, if we pass the intermediate, that looks like the intermediate there because I can see a little green line. Yes, so that's red. Okay, we can ride this train all the way to the yard. How's that fuel looking? It's 2.2 coal, 2,500 water. Yeah, we're fine. How's the logs? Connolly is at 19. I need 24, so it's 4 and a bit short. We might end up with all of them by tonight. That would be good. I would be pleased with that. So, oh, and there we go. We got paid at 190. We got 2,400 money. That's a nice thing. We are green into the loop. Actually, I want this. To switch back to the main. And that should clear. Yay. Passenger train was the last thing to leave Bryson, so we should be clear for a return trip. That's good. Alrighty. So as soon as the freight's cleared, we can pull the passenger train out, get it turned around. Do. I'm not sure if that... I do get a yellow. That's nice. Okay. I'm not being totally bad then. And while we've only got 2 3-car trains, we can actually use the Ys with the cars. I think Andrews has a very short spur. Bryson actually has quite a short spur. So if we get 2 longer trains, then we're just going to have to leave the cars like I did earlier. We'll leave the cars here, run the train around, or run the locomotive round. Alrighty. Brake. Okay, I do want that way. You're all good. And I guess I should switch this one. How's the freight doing? He's still pootling along at 25 miles an hour. Probably not the bestest. So let's select the passenger car. Passengers, Whittier, Bryson. Copy to attached vehicles. Switch that there. So it's now 3:30. Forward. 35. Go. How's that one doing? That one's slowing down. It's now at 5 miles an hour, 4 miles an hour. And switch. Good. Back to here. Switch. And we got paid. Yay, paid. Oh, darn it. Didn't work out. Select follow. Manual. Forward. And brakes. Apply the handbrake. Do that. And stop. Okay, AI line. Road. Forwards. 15 is good. Switch that. I did remember to switch that. Switch that to. That's green. Let's switch that to green. Awesome stuff. Okay, 2,500. So selling that locomotive, I've got about 7,500. I'm 1,000 short. 8,100. Let's switch that. Was there a message there? No, we're still good. Actually, when you come back, I want you in there. That'll be fine. So that one is full, 70 tons. And 8.2. This is probably going to end up awkward because that one's going to need to be picked up. That one's probably going to need to be picked up. And that one just not. But if we're lucky, we'll only get one delivery tomorrow. And do that there. And of course, we'll end up with all 7 of those filled before we need to transport anything. We can do that tomorrow. Don't think you get penalised for being late to the exchange. You just get penalised for being late with the initial delivery. Okay, so switch that there. You can now go forwards. Actually, I'm going to leave that there. So the thought now is that Connolly Creek is going to be quite close to having 24 logs before the end of the day. So I'm just going to take this up there, park it, wait for the cars to be loaded, we'll bring them back down tonight. The passenger train we're just going to run through to Bryson and then stick it back in the shed. But I think this is probably a good place to end the stream. We've been going now for 3 hours and 40 minutes. Doesn't time fly when you're having fun? These the log cars don't get particularly what's the word for it? Their condition doesn't decay much because we're literally running them half a mile up the tracks and half a mile back in any given run. Obviously the passenger cars we're running about 4 miles each way. And so they do suffer a little bit more from wear and tear. Okay, you're going the right way. As a matter of interest, we've got 30 and 32, so 62 passengers. They're going to Whittier and Bryson. They're also going to Whittier and Bryson. 17 to Whittier. Oh, some people actually want to go to Whittier for the evening. Dang, lots of people want to go to Whittier. There's a surprise. So I think for now we'll call it here. It's been kind of fun again. It'll be fun for a little while, then I might get bored. But yeah, tomorrow morning we'll be streaming Glenleithan Farming Simulator 22. Tomorrow afternoon Mrs. Osa and the kids will be home, and so there won't be any more Railroader or there won't be any frequent Railroader streams. It'll really be yeah, I kind of feel like doing one tonight type of thing. Never on a Monday, never on a Wednesday. But outside of those two, there is the potential of shorter railroader streams. So I'll probably do a morning shift, and then the next stream will be an afternoon shift. So we'll do half day until it gets really busy, and then we may only do 2-hour or 3-hour shifts. But anyway, I'm going to wish you all a good night, and I'll be back tomorrow morning. So have fun, everybody. I'm out of here.